What's up guys, Mike here, and Klay Thompson is officially off crutches. He is back in the gym shooting, and he has this to say.
Master plan, 2022 NBA champs. Man, I miss hoop.
You heard that right, 2022 NBA champs. I love the confidence. If I'm being honest, I love Klay Thompson in general, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about if this is possible. Are the Warriors going to have enough firepower to win the 2022 NBA championship? And is Klay Thompson really ready to come back and dominate? Because as we all know, at his best, Klay Thompson is the perfect complement to Steph Curry. Klay is an incredible championship caliber all-star, one of the greatest shooters of all time. The fact that he hasn't played basketball in the last 2 seasons has been an absolute shame, but now, according to these pictures from Klay Thompson's own Instagram, he's back and ready to regain his previous high level of all-star play. Because on June 22nd, Klay posted this caption next to pictures of him finally getting in what looks like a full personal workout. Klay said, "Dub Nation, I still have a really long way to go, but my goodness, it felt so dang good to get up and down and see the ball go through the net. Can't wait to burn him down next year. Big milestone for me this week. Hashtag Jackie Moon. Hashtag wet fire. At the people love it." This is awesome news, and we are going to get into Klay's recovery process in the second half of this video. But to begin here, I want to talk about the Warriors' future, because the loss of all-star level Klay Thompson cannot be understated, and the numbers show that. During his last 5 seasons in the NBA, all of which saw Klay make the all-star team, Klay averaged around 7 win shares a season. Those 7 extra wins, or 6 if we want to take into account the shortened season this year, would immediately have launched Golden State to the 5th seed in the Western Conference. And with the way the playoffs have been this season, it's not exactly a stretch to say a healthy Klay Thompson could have put the Warriors into serious championship contention. And to make this clear, this video is being uploaded on June 24th, so if you happen to be watching it from the future, at this point in time, Golden State's roster for next season is not close to done. Because yes, automatically when you combine a healthy Klay with Steph and Draymond, you're going to put yourself near the top of the Western Conference. However, we also have to remember that the Warriors have the 7th and 14th picks in this year's draft, and they also have both James Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins as potential trade assets. What I mean by that is the Golden State Warriors certainly have what it takes to make a big time move, and if I'm being honest, I would be shocked if they did not make one. I say this because Steph Curry has made it very clear that he does want to retire as a Golden State Warrior. He has been quoted as saying, "It's always been a priority." When you look at guys like Dirk, Kobe, that I played against and I've heard them talk about what that's meant, they don't speak on it lightly. There's a reverence for that club. You never know what could happen, obviously, but I felt that's always been something that would mean so much to me, which is awesome. I really hope Steph does stay with the Golden State Warriors for his entire career, but with that in mind, Steph has in the past let it be known that he wants to not only play for the Warriors, but that also he wants to compete for championships with the Warriors. Before we continue, guys, I do want to remind you, I am giving away a PS5 or Xbox Series X as soon as I hit 1.7 million subscribers to one of you guys. All you have to do to enter is subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you're already subscribed, you don't have to unsubscribe. All you have to do is make sure your post notifications are on, and then you're also entered. Subscribing is free. It just takes a few clicks of a button, so please hit that subscribe button and please like this video. It helps me out a ton with YouTube's algorithm. With that said, let's get back to the video. And as of right now, if we're being real, Steph Curry has missed the playoffs for 2 consecutive seasons, and he is going to be an unrestricted free agent in 2022. The man is tired of not playing for a championship level team, and Golden State's front office definitely knows this. They know that in order to keep a guy like Steph happy, they're going to need to surround him with the best team possible, especially when we consider Steph's age. He's going to be 34 years old next year, and while theoretically it would be great to watch James Wiseman develop as a Warrior, James Wiseman simply does not fit the timeline that the Warriors are on with Steph, as well as Draymond and Klay. As for who the Warriors are going to target, names such as Bradley Beal, Domantas Sabonis, and even Damian Lillard have popped up recently, and I'll be honest, until an actual move is made, I and no one else really knows what's going to happen here, but I do think Golden State will end up with another all-star level player by next year's playoffs, which means add in that player and a healthy Klay, and suddenly the Warriors very well could be the best team in the Western Conference that is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. And speaking of Klay here, we are at the point in this video where we're going to talk about the progress he is making with his return, because Golden State needs not only a healthy Klay in order to compete for a title next year, but they need a version of Klay Thompson that is at least close to the all-star level he has played at for so many years. And so with that in mind, let's start with this video from 3 months ago. And what's great to see is that at the time that Klay posted this, yes, he knocked down 12 straight three-pointers, but if you look closely, he was barely jumping on his shot, less so than he normally does. And Klay's Instagram caption actually read, "Best part of my rehab each day, no jumpin' jumpers." 3 months ago, that's where Klay was at. Of course, on top of that, it's great to see Klay knocking down some shots, but that's to be expected. What's more important to me is that his recovery is going right as scheduled, and he is progressing very much towards coming back to 100%. 3 months ago, his dad told NBC Sports all that he can do right now is just pool therapy, walking, stuff like that. And now, 3 months later, from the pictures we have just been shown, we can see that Klay is back to practicing in a more traditional sense in personal workouts, and that he's running. Now, to be fair here, as we all know, Achilles injuries are very tough, but Klay seems incredibly dedicated to making a full recovery. And the thing is, both the Warriors and Klay know that they need to take their time here. As Klay said on Instagram Live when asked when he will return,
When you playing again? I plan on hopefully early next season. I mean, the Achilles is like a 12-month recovery phase. But I also have to factor in my left knee, and I don't want to come back and be half myself. You know what I'm saying?
which I think is great to hear. We already saw Klay attempt to come back and go down with another horrible injury. No one wants to see that happen again. That, of course, includes Warriors general manager Bob Myers, who is on the complete same page as Klay, as he has said, "Game 1, I don't know if that's realistic or not. What we're focused on is when we do expect Klay to be Klay, and I don't know if that will be January, February, March. It's too early to say. We're not going to throw him out there if he's not ready, and he's doing everything he can to get back." Again, a great statement, and I fully believe the Warriors will wait as long as they need to until Klay is fully healthy next year, and I also have faith that Klay will be back to his old self. Because one thing I have certainly seen time and time again while doing research for this video is that Klay is obsessed with coming back and is willing to do anything to make that happen. NBC Sports made a great point when they talked about just how much not playing was killing Klay. As they wrote, "It's easy to see Klay's emotions even behind a mask when he's watching the Warriors. He threw a towel in frustration when the Warriors were getting stomped on by the Brooklyn Nets in February, and another time, he looked displeased while watching the Warriors face the Miami Heat." And again, we have Bob Myers, who said, "Klay's another guy, he loves the work. I told somebody a little while ago, basketball for him is like water. He just needs it. I have no doubt he's going to put all the work and the time in, and his game, as you know, that guy's going to get out of bed at 90 years old and hit 99 out of 100 threes. It's such a pure shot, that will not change." And I've got to say, guys, I certainly hope all of these quotes are right, because I just miss Klay Thompson. I just miss watching him play basketball, and I am very excited to watch him return. With all of that said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Klay is going to return to an all-star level form? And do you think the Warriors actually have a shot at winning the 2022 NBA championship? I'm excited to see what you guys comment, and with that said, thank you so much for watching. And again, once I hit 1.7 million subscribers, I'm giving away a PS5 or Xbox Series X to one of you guys, so remember, all you have to do to enter is just subscribe or turn on post notifications, and if you're already subscribed, just make sure you have post notifications on so that you're entered. It would also be awesome if you guys could like this video, because again, it helps out a ton with YouTube's algorithm. And also, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome, we all know it, and as always, have an awesome day, guys, and cue that music. If you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are definitely going to enjoy. Make sure to click on one of them. Again, I know you're gonna love it, and other than that, have a great day and peace.